tell me what happened last week?
Ed will.
I can tell you what happened last week.
I can if you like, but no.
Who would you
Please.
like to?
No, Dan, you go ahead. Yes.
Dan, it is then. Yes.
All right. So we had arrived in a forest. So we were essentially exploring through the forest, and some of us were making some sick survival rolls. When we came across a mist jaguar or panther, I can't remember what.
Lynx.
Mist
The
lynx.
vapor lynx.
Vapor
Yep,
lynx.
a vapor lynx, indeed.
My bad for not remembering the exact thing.
You're a piece of shit. Yep.
Not as much as Sam though. And we managed to charm our way into letting him stay with us and tell us stories and chat, etc.
Yep.
Rather than fight him, because we're not entirely morons all the time. And he warned us that there is some people in here that we need to be careful of. I think they were dwarves, if I remember correctly, which is the dwarves that we're after.
Indeed, yes. Because he was very distrustful of Ragnir.
He was. So we were walking through the forest after we'd left him. What we also found was that that for some reason the tree that I painted or carved or cast a spell to have a picture of our flag was essentially replicated on lots of other trees, but like not as a spell. It was like somebody had carved it in there.
Yeah.
And it looks like it was the dwarves that did it, but there's no explanation as to why they did it yet, as far as I can remember. And then at the end, we got into a scrap with, I can't remember what.
Trolls.
Trolls, yes, trolls at a river.
Yes.
I remembered.
Some trolls tried to extract a toll from you.
The trolls.
And you proceeded to immediately kill them.
Yeah, as per.
For the boy's soul.
For the boy's soul. If you want to get into that boy's soul, yes.
You've got to pay the troll toll.
Exactly.
The soul troll toll. The toll.
Boy's whole troll.
The troll soul toll.
Troll toll.
I don't know what that reference is.
It's always sunny, so don't worry. Anyway.
Oh, yes, it is. It is.
Yes, it is. Moving onwards. Yes, so after you fought the trolls, you guys rested up for a camp, set up, and we ended the session before we did the kind of the rest and the rolls on this. So, for the avoidance of doubt, you've not had a long rest yet. If you are able to get through the night, that will count as a long rest.
Yeah.
So, as with before, there are 4 slots for taking watch. Ed doesn't need to sleep. Or Jean, sorry, doesn't need to sleep. I assume Ed does need to sleep at times.
Eventually.
Maybe. Evidence is inconclusive, but...
I've never seen him sleep.
I haven't either. So Jean can stay up the whole night and do every single watch, but if somebody else joins him, they can roll with advantage, or one person can roll with advantage, or both can roll, whichever your preference is.
I'll do a shift.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Ragnar still got all its hit points.
Okay, so we'll go with Court first, Ragnar second. Anybody else taking, or is Jean filling in everything else?
I can do one.
Okay, we'll have Call on third. Anybody for the 4th shift?
No.
Definitely not Nugget. Needs his beauty sleep. Fair enough. Oh, all right. Well, we will start with Court then. Court and Jean. Who would?
Are you good at perception?
I don't believe I am.
Should we
that
just
just a
both roll?
lack of
I'm just
self-confidence?
checking. I've only got +2 to perception.
I've got 3.
Oh, let's roll each. Why not?
Yeah, let's both roll.
Oh, that's a good roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it ain't as
22
good
for
as
No,
other
it's
people's
significantly better than that.
Get wrecked.
Okay. Oh, right. Give me just a moment. I have to make a few rolls. All right then. So, as you guys settle yourself down for a rest, I'm just going to delete these doodles because they will get in the way.
Summoner.
You settle yourself down for a rest. Kind of, Court and Jean, you take the first watch. Both of you kind of keeping an eye out. It's it's not dark yet, but it's that kind of it's difficult to see. Definitely kind of twilight right now. Court, you're completely confident that you're absolutely fine by yourself. Jean, you can very clearly see a number of short individuals moving around in the bushes around you. They are trying to be sneaky, but you can very clearly see them. They're looking to be kind of setting up around you. They're kind of attempting to encircle you. So, what would you like
see
to
us?
do? They're definitely aware of you, but you don't think they've noticed that you can see them yet.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stay where I am,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast mislead.
Okay, what does this do then?
A
You
s-
become invisible at the same time an illusionary double of you appears where you are standing. Oh, excellent. Concentration up to 1 hour.
Where does Ed
So
find
essentially-
utility spells?
Ed finds a really good utility. He could be making these up and I wouldn't even know. Like, these are great.
Where's when it's mislead?
No,
Yeah, I mean, it's working.
it's yeah.
Would
So
I
it's,
notice?
it's literally just invisibility, but I leave like an illusory double where I was standing.
Excellent. Yeah, okay. Then.
Yeah. So I just like sidle over to Court and I just say, "Beware! There's some short people setting up around us," and I'm going to
Do you mean
I'm-
short people?
I'm going to use Sheila to
Yep.
gently wake up everyone like the last time,
Okay.
telling everyone to play it cool. Are all the dwarves?
Can you roll me stealth with advantage, please? Just
for
to see
Sheila,
if you can get
or
away with
me?
this. For you, and we'll say it's for all of like you,
Can-
Sheila. This whole
Okay,
interaction.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
After
Yes,
he
Sam?
tells me, can I hide and stealth as well? Is that allowed?
Okay, let's see how
We can
Jean's
sort that out,
stealth goes first. Yeah, you have got advantage on this, so let me just.
I am going to use my knowledge of a
You
past
don't
life.
need it.
I'm still gonna
Okay, go for it, please.
for an extra d6. Yeah,
Sure.
there we go.
You still didn't need it, but excellent. So you are able to kind of maneuver yourself around, make sure everybody's awake, pass the message around amongst the party. So they are attempting to encircle your group.
Are they? Yeah, I was going to say, have they evenly spread out yet, or are they in like
I mean,
one
they are
particular area
currently
still?
they're currently starting to spread out. I'll say that they've come from this side, but they are starting to get themselves spaced out. So if you want to catch them while they're in a group, now would be the time. Otherwise, they are going to space out.
Yeah.
I
Probably gonna
didn't
do
really
that.
see where you think then.
Oh, sorry. Up here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
In that case, yes, I will. I am going to let me just double check something real quick.
Mhm.
Boom, 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 Okay. I'm going to do synaptic static.
Okay. What I'm going to say to give other people the opportunity is we're going to do a surprise round.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not going to reveal where. Oh God. Fuck. Okay, I clicked on a weird tool. I didn't know what I was doing. So we'll roll initiative. But you guys are all going to get a turn first, basically.
Why is everyone twice?
Oh wow, that's a god. Oh man, that's not ideal.
Hell yeah!
That's very good.
God
Okay.
damn.
Wait, hold on.
Jesus.
Am I meant to get advantage on initiative?
You're a barbarian. Do you have like danger sense or something?
Or alert?
Oh wait, no. I think I took
What the
Instinct-
fuck is that? Oh,
I took-
right. Okay.
I took
never mind.
instinctive
Sorry.
count instead.
Oh.
I think.
No, you are. Your
Ed
initiative does
managed to
roll
put his
2d20s.
token exactly where one of the enemy tokens were, and they merged.
I'll-
Fucking
I'll-
scared the shit
I
out.
would have, yeah, run away. I would be away from them.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's
I
fine.
would have. I would leave my illusory double like right there.
Okay,
right next
perfect.
to Sheila.
Feel free to put a little dot or something where it is. Yeah.
Uh,
Is that maintained then? Because it's got duration of up to 1 hour.
I can't remember if it's concentration.
It is
mislead.
concentration.
Okay, I would mislead is presumably concentration as well.
It
I
is,
think.
yeah.
Yeah, so I would drop it as soon as I do
Okay.
synaptic static then. So yeah,
That's
it doesn't
fine.
really matter.
That's fine. Right. Okay then. So has everybody rolled? I think they have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, splendid. So we're gonna put it in descending order. You have. Oh, actually, I should roll for. What's his face?
Crim.
Crim.
Not Crim.
No, he is Crim.
He's
Oh, he's Crim.
Oh wow, he
He's
rolled well
drinking.
as well.
What about
Mate, we're
Fire Crim?
fucking on it today.
Salad cream. Andy has the thingy for, but I
Oh, I
can roll.
I always forget to roll.
I can roll him. It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, he did less well, but I can tell you right now, the dwarves have rolled a nat 1 on their initiative.
Oh shit! I didn't click my token for my. Oh, and I did click my token, but it's just not put me in the thing.
Is it not?
No.
You know
that's
why that
Oh
is?
yeah, it
Dan?
hasn't. Where are you? I'll sort it out now. What was your initiative? It was like
33. Oh no, I rolled stealth, not initiative. I'm a moron.
And it's because you're a cunt.
Well, that's one option.
That seems unnecessary, Samuel.
What was the initiative you actually got then?
No, I didn't roll
that was
initiative.
stealth.
I
Oh, okay,
rolled
alright.
stealth because, yeah, I'm a moron.
Well,
Yeah, looking back, 33 is quite high for
all
an
right. Roll
initiative.
your actual
Yeah.
initiative then. Yeah,
Let me roll my initiative.
that's still good. Like,
There we go. Much better.
Oh, damn!
you know. Yeah, okay, that does put you straight up to the front of it. So, what we'll do, as Jean is the one who's kind of started it, and to make this, I think, a little bit better for you, Jean, can you tell me where you're putting synaptic static then? Because it's
If
a
I can
20-foot radius sphere. You
Yeah, if I can
can see some of the enemies, so I'm going to move some of them onto your layer.
I would just put it directly in the middle to hit as many of them as possible without hitting any of us. So yeah, probably. Yeah, somewhere around there.
I'd like to min max, please.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So look.
It's kind of. There is objectively a best
Oh,
place to put it in there.
100%.
So.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you putting it there? So what? Are you hitting all of these?
Yeah, he is. That'll hit. Will that hit Sheila and.
Oh, that will hit Sheila.
Will not
Right,
hit
cool.
Court. All right, Sheila poofs out then. Like, yeah, I'll take that.
Okay, that's fair enough. So, how does synaptic static work then? Each
Uh,
creature
They make an intelligence save.
intelligence saving throw. Okay then, right. Let's start going through these then. And what's the effect if they fail?
They take the full.
8d6 psychic.
They
Can
take
you
the
roll
full
me
damage.
the damage, please?
Yeah, I'll roll it again because it was.
Yeah,
ages
and it's
ago.
a DC of 11.
DC 17.
Oh, DC 17. Okay, perfect.
Synaptic
That's
static.
That's
And-
fairly fucking psycho.
And also, if they fail, they get a minus D6 to all of their attack rolls and ability checks and Constitution saving throws to maintain concentration until they save against it.
Okay, Jesus. All right. So first, I'm just going down them through the thingy. I'm gonna just put the little skull and crossbones on. First one fails. Second one fails. Hang on. I can re-optimize my screen. Give me a second. Okay, so it's 27 points of damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, third one.
Sorry,
Good
Dom.
lord. That's all right. Third one fails. Fourth one. One of these guys will pass. Fail.
No, they won't.
And the last one. Fail. Okay, all of them are hit by the synaptic static. As a kind of burst of psychic energy explodes from a rock. Almost immediately, you see kind of these dwarves dressed in wolf skin, kind of collapsing on the ground, grasping at their heads. every single one of them, without a fail, is now just kind of clutching at their own head, like, "Oh God, what the fuck was that?" You hear lots of swearing in Dwarvish. One of them falls out of a tree. So I will say you think you've gotten most of the dwarves. There
Mhm.
possibly are some more that are still hidden, who weren't in the main group that you've attacked, but they will come up later. So now what we'll do is we will go through turn order for everybody else. So Court, your turn.
Hello. So I am going to I keep forgetting what spells I've got now. That's fine. So I'm gonna step up to 1, 2, 3, 4. If I stand here, can I see this guy clearly?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
And this guy as well.
Yeah.
Can I don't remember if I can with the pepper gun. Can I split the shots, or is it only one target?
If you're firing all of them, you have to choose a target.
Okay, cool. I will choose this guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fan the hammer.
Okay, go for it, please. Okay.
Wow.
With a nat 1, the shot goes flying clear over his shoulder, and you believe blows up a nearby squirrel.
Fair.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Okay, that's a bit more like it. Now, do you get sneak attack for any reason? I don't believe you do.
Surprise round.
It's a surprise round.
When
You do.
When you
I have
hit
advantage.
And you were hidden. So that is 19 points of fire damage and 30 points of stealth damage. Is that right?
Jesus.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay, I want you to know, by the way, before you even get into fan the hammer, you've perfectly killed him.
Oh, cool.
Can you roll me a d4 to see if the gun explodes?
Yes. It does
Doesn't.
not.
Yep, he's just fucking dead. You just got him straight in the fucking mouth.
Yeah. Do you want me to continue to roll at his corpse, or are you happy for me to stop there? Because
I'm happy
I've
for you
killed
to
him?
stop there because he's dead, yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
I gotta rework the firebox.
I think you say that every time he fires it.
I do, and then what I do, Richard, is I forget, and I work on somebody else's character. So.
Yeah. I'm going to spin the revolver in one hand and then blow the smoke off the end of the barrel.
Excellent. You gain +1 points of cool.
Yeah,
Anything else
boy.
for you, Court?
Honestly, no. Yeah.
Okay. Nugget, it is your turn.
Well, let's. Well,
What is it that
Right.
the psychic thing does to them? It's a -d6 to their.
Ability checks, and attack rolls, and concentration checks.
Oh god,
And-
fucking damn.
and they get to save.
Okay, yeah.
They get to try and save again at the end of each of their turns.
Yeah,
We'll have a
but it's
bit
an
of
intelligence
rage.
save. Okay, go for it. You enter rage. You go
We'll have
running in.
we'll have a bit of reckless rage.
Mm-hmm.
I
There
thought
it
it
is.
was part of a bad rock song.
Okay, so you bring about cunts mule mule. The first attack. This is reckless, so that does hit.
Jesus Christ.
so
And that's
that
what he's
is
today. It's just fucking.
15 points of damage to him. The second one, you run up. The second swing, you're gonna get a better wind up. You bring it cracking down on his head. So that's 3 points of rage damage. And 17 points of bludgeoning damage. The dwarf in front of you is now kind of down on one knee. He's substantially injured. You've just been smashing him in the head, where he already had a significant amount of psychic damage. Not quite dead, but definitely not the healthiest he's ever been. Anything
Wait a
else for
minute.
you? Yeah. Oh, please throw in an extra. It's an extra D8 of damage. I don't know how to make that work on your character sheet, but either way, that's an extra 4 points of damage.
I've probably missed out on a bit of damage.
You possibly have, but you know, damage has never really been your weakness.
No.
So you know, yeah. As you suddenly remember that you're better at this than you thought, you jab him in the eye quickly. Anything else for you?
No, thank you.
Splendid. Ragnir, it is your turn.
Oh, I would like to
Bunch
be
of dwarves.
I'd like to be an imaginative barbarian.
Yeah. I'm starting to think the presence of barbarians is overwhelming. Hmm. Okay. Every creature within 30 feet of you of your choice must make a con save or take 1d12 necrotic damage. Okay then. Who's within 30 feet of you? I'm assuming you want every enemy to have to make that, right?
That guy.
It's basically
That guy.
everyone.
Not that guy. I'm measuring for my own reasons. Don't mind me. Okay.
Tregs isn't there.
Yeah, okay, interesting. Yep.
Yeah, just
Okay,
baddies, not
so-
goodies.
Con saving throw, is it?
Richard,
Yeah,
we are
just
the
double
baddies.
Yeah, I was going to say, Richard, it's been very, very clear you guys are the baddies, but okay, certainly.
But not from my
Right
point.
then. Right, let's make some con saves. The top one next to Andy passes. The second one just next to him, oh wait, what's the DC? 16 fails. And the third one fails. Can you roll me 1d12, please? Okay, so you gain 2 plus half your or plus your barbarian level, so however much that is, in temporary hit points. And apart from the one next to Andy, they all suffer 2 points of necrotic damage. Excellent. Anything else for you, Ragnar?
Yes, I will.
I'm assuming you actually want to do the attacking bit, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna charge it. Charge at this guy because he's closest,
Okay, go for it, please.
and then I'll recklessly swing the axe around.
Excellent. Okay, a 17 does just hit, so both attacks do successfully land on the dwarf. So, we have got 22 damage the first time, followed by 14 damage the second time. Excellent. These are good, hearty swings. You're getting good hacks into him, but he is still standing. Anything else for you, Ragnar?
I'd like to see if I'm.
Okay, can you roll me intelligence?
It's me.
You're pretty certain he's taller than you. He's got this strange, like wolf-like helm, but you think that might be his head, so he's a bit taller than you. Very disappointing.
I realize that
Right.
He's a dwarf.
With a 2, no, you fucking don't. You're pretty certain this is a werewolf you're fighting.
Good to know.
Right. Well, Gene, you got to do a big psychic explosion to start the encounter. So you still have your movement and bonus action if you want
Cool.
to use them for anything.
Yes, I will use my Form of Dread and get
Oh,
creepy.
splendid. Get creepy. Let's see how long that spine can get.
Get creepy with it.
How does
was thinking that
the Form of
exact
Dread
same
do
thing.
anything to nearby people or anything? What does it? What does it do?
No, it's just it gives me temporary hit points and makes me
It
gives me a
empowers
couple
like
extra
your first
things.
Eldritch
Yeah.
or something. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Anything else for you then?
No, I can't see any other guys like near me, so
No. You could, as a bonus action, you could try and make a perception check or something to.
I've used my bonus action to.
You have used your bonus action.
Yeah, so no, I'm good.
Okay.
I think in that case, I will.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3. I will cower with the rest.
Okay,
Now
so you
that,
use your extra long legs to stride over to the middle of the camp and get yourself nice and safe. Now it is Jean. No, you were Jean. Now it's Crim's turn. Now Crim is going to see all these dwarves and go, fucking hell. I'm going to delete that little marker, so let me just... 1, 2, 3, 4... Excellent. So he is going to run over here to this one. He's going to pull out his dagger. Oh, yes! Fuck yeah, Crim! Nat 20! And he's going to stab the fucker.
Go on, Crim.
What is with the nat 20s today? He got a nat 20 and a nat 1. Oh dear. Right, so that is still not great with the dagger, I'll be completely honest with you, but you know. And he's going to stab again. There's a nat 1. So he stabs him once with a dagger, brings down again to stab again the second time, and just completely whiffs it. That is going to be all for Crim. Salem, it is your turn.
Woohoo.
Ho indeed.
Salem's gonna move
I
here-ish.
feel like the early cat
Mhm.
always gets the most recognition.
The
I
early
mean,
cat.
he does, but do you want me to start calling Tom's character Margaret Scratcher?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I do too, actually. All right, Fuzz Aldrin, what are you doing?
Why did he ask the question?
Um.
The problem is, if I keep changing name for Tom's character, he won't realise I'm talking to him.
Mm,
Just
hmm
amplifies my personality disorder.
That's one way of putting it. What would you like to do? Are you going to attack the one next to Andy then?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong part. There we are.
Okay, a 19 does indeed hit, and 14 points of force damage
And push
is
back.
enough to, yes, and push back. It is enough to kill him. You watch as the lifeless body flies backwards 10 feet
Oh,
and crashes into a nearby tree.
oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, are you going to capture the soul?
yes.
Okay, certainly you can capture the soul as a reaction or a bonus action or something. Yeah, it's your reaction. Okay. So you have snatched the soul of the humanoid as it dies and trapped it in your tiny cage.
Yes.
Okay, you still have blasts for your Eldritch Blast.
Blast. Blam.
Okay, blam, we're moving down. Okay, a 14 unfortunately does not hit.
Blam.
28, that will hit. So that is 14 points of force damage, and he's blasted back 10 feet. Do you want to move him back 10 feet?
Yes.
Excellent. The dwarf is briefly lifted off into the air as he flies backwards 10 feet. Anything else for you, Salem?
Um. He... Did is this more than 24 hours since I last cast Hex?
Probably not actually. No, because you haven't had a full rest, so no.
Can I Hex this guy,
Okay, certainly, go for it. We will put a little hex on him.
which is 1d6.
Yes.
Ooh.
All right. Typically, you're supposed to hex before you do the damage because it's a d6 of extra
Yeah.
damage, but I'll allow it in these circumstances.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
I
okay.
always forget the Hex.
That's okay. Andy always forgets to say he's going to attack recklessly, but I assume he always does. So you know. Anything
I
else
got
for you then,
better.
Tom? You have gotten a lot better. Credit to you where it's due.
Determines when you.
I got better.
Got better. Right. Anything else for you, Tom?
That's
Should
it.
I say Fluffy Muffin? Okay. Oh, no, Fluffy and Muffin are two. Holy shit! Fluffy and Muffin are two different fucking cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh my god! I just assumed it was Fluffy Muffin. I thought it was weird, but I chose not to dig into it.
You're wrong.
I was clearly. All right, Call of Cuddles. It is your turn. Bunch of dwarves about.
Fucking tiny bitches.
Indeed.
That's the thought going through my head. I can't articulate that, but I'm thinking it.
No, but what do you say instead, Sam? Stonk. Excellent. What would you like to do?
Stonk angry.
Would you like me to enlarge your character?
As
Rup.
alright, and as a part of my raging,
Mm-hmm.
I can move half my movement speed.
Oh, excellent.
So I'll hop over there for free.
Mhm.
This guy's
Excellent.
still alive, isn't he?
Yes. With a horrifying cracking sound, Call grows to twice his size and starts leaping across the battlefield.
1, 2. Oh, there you go. You get that close. I can just do it from
Yeah,
here.
you really don't, yeah. Okay, what would you like to do?
I have an MO,
Okay.
so I will I need to make sure I do this in the right order.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so I'm going to hit him. I'm going to start off by hitting him with my spare arms.
Okay then. It's like
Wait,
spare
no, hang
ribs,
on.
but worse.
I raged this turn, didn't I?
You did, yes.
I always forget this. So, yeah, no, it's a grappler's bonus action, so I'm just going to fucking muller him.
Okay, yeah, certainly. Go for it, please. Now, are you going to reckless attack?
Obviously.
Okay, I've been lenient with the other barbs, and I've been lenient with
I wasn't
Tom,
able to. I
so
wasn't able to grapple him to get my advantage. So,
yeah,
it's a given.
fair enough. It's
Yeah.
fair enough.
It's a safe assumption.
So, what element are you attacking with?
Ooh, good question. It feels broken that I get to pick, but I do. Let's go acid.
Okay, excellent. You bring the axe down into the dwarf and leave a horrifying bubbling and hissing as you pull it back out. There's a horrifying green goo oozing out of the cut that appears to be slowly turning his armor into decorative more than useful. That's one attack. Anything else?
Is he still alive?
Oh, he's still alive. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna fucking execute him then.
Okay, with a 29, you bring the great axe down. That's 10 and 11. Yeah, with that, you bring the axe down a second time and cleave the dwarf in two, from shoulder to navel. As it kind of collapses into two parts, you can see that there's a significant amount of sizzling and burning going on, and a horrifying smell oozing from it. Anything else for you, Call?
I'm just considering whether to use my death knell effect.
Okay.
15 feet of a slain creature. Will that actually hit anybody? No, it won't. All right, no
Now
worries.
your reach is starting to have a negative effect on this, isn't it?
Yeah. Although to be fair, the basic effect I don't tend to use so much as storing them up and then popping them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So nothing else. You're done.
I've used my bonus action and my action. I'm gonna move. I got way more movement.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand over here.
All right. Certainly. With that, it is now Salad Cream's turn. Now,
Yay.
Andy, you can either pilot Salad Cream or you can tell me what you want Salad Cream to do.
Can you just make him bite people, please?
Make him bite people. You know what? I think I can actually manage that. So,
It's gonna be quicker for all of us if you do it.
that's fine. Yeah. So Salad Cream is going to go running over here, and he's going to bite this one. With one bite and two bites. So the first one does indeed hit, and that's 24 points of damage, although 4 of that is poison. So, and then the second bite is unfortunately going to miss. He's somehow going to miss biting, and that will be Salad Cream's turn. Now it is the dwarf's turn. Now they rolled absolutely fucking garbage, and the worst part is that this is a fucking surprise round. So what's going to happen is the other stealthed dwarves are now visible because they've all started making noises of, oh, holy fucking shit! And what the fuck is going on? Who the fuck are you? But it's still a
What are
surprise
these
round.
people?
So they
Like-
don't get their fucking turn, and they got a nat 1 on the fucking initiative, so now it's Court's turn!
Oh yeah.
I reckon we can finish this combat without them getting off a single attack.
I think you might be able to.
So, let's have a look.
I did not balance this around in that 20. And that one.
Can I
Yep.
bonus action hide?
Okay, certainly. Roll me the stealth check, please. Okay, and that is successful. Yep, you are now hidden.
Probably
And
better
then-
to say yes if you did them.
It probably is at this point, but you know what? I gotta. You never know. I might get a nat 20 on the perception check, so you know.
Yeah, it's possible.
Yeah, it's always possible.
And can I now fan the hammer at this boy?
Okay, go for it. Yeah, fine. All right, let's see it. Right then. So, jumping out of stealth with advantage for the first hit. That will indeed hit. I think unsurprising to everybody. So it's 18 points of sneak attack damage and 13 points of fire damage. Roll me the next attack, please. Okay, a 12 misses. Roll me the d4. Okay, roll the next attack. That's 1. An 11 misses. Roll me the d4. That's 2. Okay. Roll me the next attack. Okay, that hits. 13 points of fire damage. Roll me the d4. That's 3. And it explodes! So, can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh!
Finally! Okay, excellent.
Luck of
He's
the
gonna
sea,
use his
please.
luck of the sea. Yeah, okay. Just hang on, sorry, give me a second.
I know, this is such
There you go.
bullshit. There we go.
Yep.
So I re-roll that, don't I? Re-roll the deck save.
You do, yes.
24.
Okay, so that will pass. You take half damage, but you're rogue, so you take no damage. Roll me the 8d6, please. Let's see, and just gonna do a radius thing. It's gonna hit Nugget.
Oh dear. Sorry, Nugget.
Oops.
Andy, can you make me a dexterity saving throw, please? You will have advantage. Okay, so Andy, you take 12 points of fire damage. The dwarf takes the full 25 points of fire damage because he failed his dex roll. And Nugget, no, not Nugget, Court takes nothing from the gun exploding in his hand. I have to change that from a dex save.
No. No.
I'm just going to blow your hand off eventually. It's the only way. All right then. So apart from attacking your teammate, anything else for you?
That's bonus action and action.
Yep.
This guy would also take the damage as well. Don't know.
Oh yeah, he
Done that.
has. He's
Cool, that's
still
fine.
alive. Just he is now significantly singed and giving you a look of just utter incredulity.
That is my turn.
Okay, Nugget, it is your turn. Court has just tried to blow you up.
So I'm gonna attack this thing.
That's fair enough. I'll give you advantage on that. Yep.
Okay, cool. Hang on, I need to pop out my cat sheet. I can't quite see the whole map.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
With how this encounter is doing, I'm going to change over to
we attack.
funkier music.
We attack this prick recklessly.
Please, yes. Okay, so the first one, a 15 misses. The second one with a 30, that does hit. That does 14 points of damage as you bring the Myo down. You just kind of finish him off, smashing him up. You've still got one more attack.
What have I?
You do, because you killed him with your second attack. So
Oh,
you
that
could move somewhere and throw it for your last attack.
How does that work, by the way?
What do you mean?
How come I have a third attack?
When you're raging, you get 3 attacks.
But I rolled 3 attacks.
Yeah, you did, but you killed him with your second attack, so you don't need the third attack.
Sorry.
Yeah. I'm not saying you just keep hitting the corpse. You can if you want.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm okay with it.
Well, I'll move over here a little bit.
Yep.
And I'll throw a meow.
Throw a Mew ranged at this guy. Go for it, please. Okay. Do you get reckless on ranged attacks?
I don't think it makes a difference, does it?
I
believe it's melee.
Doing so gives you advantage on.
Yeah.
Melee weapon attack rolls.
Damn
Okay,
blast.
fair enough.
So I think the idea is that like you overextend or overreach, so you're
Yeah.
counterbalance kind of thing.
What about the inspiration that you gave me last session?
I did give you DM's inspiration, so you can use it if you want.
Yes.
And make the roll again, please. Okay. So you're attacking the one next to Krim, right?
Yeah.
Okay, a 31 will indeed hit. And 18 points of damage is sufficient to kill him.
Perfect.
So you run over, you miss your first swing on the dwarf, you crack down with the second one and kill him. You turn around, throw the mule, reminding yourself how awesome you are. It smashes into the head of the other dwarf and flies back into your hand. That is your turn. Anything else?
No, thank you very much.
Excellent. Ragnar, it is your turn. You're still hopelessly transformed into a dwarf.
Yes. But, so
I'm
I
so
think this
sorry.
guy in front of me might be a werewolf.
Okay, you think he might be, yes. He is wearing a wolf hat on his head. Sorry, he is a wolf man, yes.
So
Forgot about
Ragnar's
your
going to
intelligence.
hold his arm up to his mouth and just be like, bite me.
Okay, are you just going to use your action to just try and convince him to bite you?
I was hoping maybe it could be a bonus action, and then if he doesn't do it, I'm just going to kill him.
Okay, I mean, like, are you going to try and, like, force your arm into his mouth or something like that? Like,
I'll just offer him the chance to bite me.
okay, so you hold up your arm and make me a persuasion check, please. What did you think it was going to be? Animal handling?
I don't know, he's a wolf.
He's a dwarf, but okay. Persuasion of 4. Let's see if it works. It did not. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, it's fine. I'm going to practice the swing my axe about and see
Yeah.
what that does.
That's fair enough. All right, go for the swing, please. Okay, so a 16 does not hit, actually. A 31, however, will. Thankfully. And with brutal critical, so it's 3 points of rage damage, 20 points of slashing damage. And how much extra do you get from your brutal critical? Is that... yeah, that's not in your roll, so it's an extra d12, so that's an extra 11 points of damage. Excellent. I don't know why I bothered counting. He was dead, but, you know, like, a bit... He's even more dead. So, you know, yes, you bring the axe down on the dwarf after he fails to bite you. You pay particular care to smash around his mouth, leaving his mouth so maybe he could bite you after he's dead.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, then I'll just run to the next wolf. Let's go around.
Okay, then. You maneuver yourself around the next wolf boy. Anything else for you, then?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, Gene, it is your turn.
Hypnotic pattern.
Oh, excellent. Where are you putting the hypnotic pattern?
30-foot cube. So
It's a
sorry,
fucking
Ragnar.
big cube.
So yeah, these last 3.
Okay, all of these last 3 and Ragnar.
Because I don't think I can exclude
Ragnar,
people
make
from
me a
it.
wisdom saving throw. You fail.
Yeah, I saw that coming.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Right, I'm going to go from the top.
I mean,
Wisdom
nothing bad
saving throw.
happens. You just stand there like
He
staring at the
fails.
pretty colours.
Okay, the middle one has passed. The bottom one has failed. Okay, so all of the dwarves have failed apart from the middle one, including Ragnar. So what does this do to them then? They are charmed, incapacitated, and a speed of 0.
Yeah.
The spell ends if they take any damage or if somebody uses any action to shake it out of its stupor. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put the snail on these ones, snail on this one, and a snail on this one. Excellent. Anything else for you, Gene?
No. I'm going to I'll go stand over here slightly.
Okay.
Yeah, about there.
Ragnar, you are currently just completely transfixed by some absolutely just really pretty lights that Gene produced.
I will give Bardic Inspiration to Stonk, because he's next.
Okay, Stonk, you have gained Bardic Inspiration. He's not next, but you know.
Oh no, this is Crim and Salem, but yeah.
Yeah, they'll figure
That'll
themselves
be
out.
fine.
Okay then, now for Crim's turn. What Crim is going to do is he's going to do the sensible thing. He's going to run over here, and he's going to slap Ragnar across the face to shake you out of your stupor.
Yeah.
So, Ragnir, you are no longer transfixed by the pretty lights. They're still pretty. Let's,
But there's wolves.
but there are wolves around you
Gotta
instead.
get bit.
Indeed. And with that, Krim is going to attempt to hide. And it is going to be successful. Hooray! He is going to hide himself behind a tree very briefly. Not that one. That one. Excellent. All right then. Cat Stevens, it is your turn.
Yarp.
Indeed. I imagine a cat saying "yarp" like that.
I like the idea that Dom can use a different name for every turn of combat.
I
And it's
mean, I
actually just-
probably can. He has way too many fucking names.
It's actually just different cats taking a turn each time.
Oh god. Most of the box of cats is asleep. One wakes up, does something, and
Yeah.
goes back to sleep. Oh dear.
I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay, go for it, please. So the one not transfixed by the hypnotic pattern, correct?
Yes.
Excellent.
And I'm moving my hex to this one.
Splendid, excellent, and you did it before the attacks.
And
Well
I did
done.
it before the attack.
Excellent. Okay, he is now hexed.
Blam.
Okay, that is a blam. So what that will do is, so that is 15 points of force damage. And can you roll me 2d6s for your hex damage, because that gets duplicated by a crit as well. So that is -5, and you can send him flying back 10 feet. Would you like to send him flying back 10 feet?
Yes. It's
Course
not
you
even
would.
an option.
You're a cat, yeah. Okay, so that's one Eldritch Blast, but you get 3 of the fuckers, so let's see how far
I'm
back we
gonna
can
take
send
it
him.
a few steps forward. Just so I don't get out of range.
I think Eldritch Blast has a really long range.
It's like 120 feet or
It's
something.
a
Oh,
huge
okay, I won't
range,
worry
yeah.
too much about that then.
You did really good.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay, yeah, 24 does indeed hit. That is 13 points of force damage, and I'm assuming another 10 feet?
Yeah.
Yep,
What we're doing
okay.
here is making it really fucking awkward for the rest of us to hit him.
He's a cat.
I don't have an option.
You have a
for
choice.
You don't
not
have
to-
to.
I don't
It's
have a
only-
choice.
It's only awkward if he doesn't kill him.
Yeah,
And I'll hit
So-
with it.
Yeah.
okay, go for it.
Oh.
Okay, a 13 unfortunately does not hit. The Eldritch Blast goes flying wide and obliterates a wasp nest nearby. Unfortunately, obliterates it to such a point not even any wasps could fly out of it.
Oh.
Oh well.
I mean-
Anything else for you, Lucy?
No. That's it.
All right, Call of Cuddles. It is your turn. There are 3 dwarves still up. One is being blasted into the corner of the map and maximum inconvenience. The other 2 are currently stood kind of with that idle, drooling expression that you know so well.
Ah. Yes. Sorry, let me translate that. Stop.
Thank you.
Right. I reckon the rest of the party may actually struggle to get to this guy that quickly unless they're using range damage. So I'm going to go to him instead and leave this other guy for the rest of you to fuck up.
I mean, I've got range damage.
Oh, your
He's-
gun has exploded. You need a turn to cool it
Oh
down.
yeah, shit.
Yeah, fucker.
Oh, I still have range damage with knives.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't need to get that close.
It's true.
No, you really don't.
You do it.
Yeah, they can't take
To be
actions.
fair-
There's no opportunity attacks.
The amount of
him as
the
a
amount of
weapon.
distance I get is obscene because I can do 40 feet of movement. I have reach, and my great axe has the when I use my raid, it gets a 20-foot range like properties, and it returns to my hand after I use it. So my ability to hit things across the map is ridiculous.
It's pretty noticeable. Yeah. All right then. What would you
Oh,
like to do?
Lord. Yeah, I'm gonna
Mhm.
sucker punch him with my second set of arms.
Okay, go for it, please. Okay, an 18 does hit.
I get the rage damage, but not elemental.
Yes, so that is what is it,
12.
3 points of rage damage. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so you sucker punch him, and now are you going to?
Bonus
Grapple
action
him?
grapple, baby.
Okay, make me the athletics check with advantage.
That's actually pretty well.
Yeah, annoyingly, the dwarves are really good at athletics, but he just rolled a 2, so you still succeed.
Hey.
So the dwarf is no longer snailed because he's not transfixed by it, but he is now grappled. Okay, so that's one of your attacks. What would you like to do now?
I can't restrain him, unfortunately, because I need another action for that, and I've already attacked, so I can only hit him again.
Yep. Okay.
I can fucking batter him with advantage.
Unfortunately, even with advantage, a 14
D6,
does
D6.
not hit. But you have got a D6 of inspiration. I hear a strange voice on the wind.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was getting a bit.
believe-
I was
He
getting beer
gave
for
you
quite a while.
inspiration, yeah.
I was a long time getting beer.
Okay, so that makes that a 17, which does indeed hit.
Hey.
Hey.
Thank
So
you,
can
strange
take-
mysterious voice on the wind. So that is 18 points of damage to the dwarf. He's still kicking, but he is now grappled. Anything else for you, Call of Cuddles?
I can't. Can I forcibly move him once I grapple him? Is that a thing?
Um.
That's probably that's an action, isn't it? I'm sure.
Yeah,
It
I
is.
was gonna say. I think it's an action to do that. Yeah.
Next turn, I can restrain him, and then he's fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody else gets advantage on it. But until that moment, I will call
Okay.
that a day. Get it?
No. Okay, now it is
Fuck
Nugget's turn. Now, Andy, I'm going to leave the choice to you. Does Nugget go for the one that's Days next to him, or does he leave that one alone?
No, go for that one.
He'll go for that one. Excellent. Great work, Nugget. Gene, I'm so glad you cast that spell.
Never
Okay,
mind.
so he's going to bite once. A 15 doesn't hit, but a 23 does, and he has got advantage because of Ragnir. There you go, Ragnir. You're doing something useful.
Yay.
So that is 22 points of damage, although 7 of it is poison. Okay, and he's going to bite a second time, and a 16 does not hit. So unfortunately, and that is Ragnir's turn. Now it is the dwarf's turn. They get a turn, you motherfuckers.
Damn it.
Right, he is no longer transfixed because he has taken damage. Now he, you know when you're like, oh shit, what is it these dwarves can do? Oh yeah,
They're really good at dying.
all of
This
this
is the first
stuff.
turn.
It's genuinely the first time they've got to attack. The thing that's also infuriating, I'll tell you after the fight. Oh, that's really irritating. Okay, well he's going for you, Ragnir. He has advantage because you attacked recklessly, didn't you?
I mean, I don't know why you'd think that.
I mean, yes. So he is going to swing at you with his battle axe. Does a 25 hit?
Yes.
It does. Who knew? You take 12 points of slashing damage, halved to 6 because of your rage.
Yes.
Okay, he's then going to swing it again.
Surge.
Oh, please, yes, go for it. Oh no. What's going to happen, dare I ask? You teleport up to 30 feet away. You motherfucker! Alright, go for it. Pick 30 feet away, you teleport there. You fucking dwarf. You piece of shit. Okay, so the dwarf swings at you, connects, and you immediately vanish. Okay, great. He's gonna turn around and he's gonna swing at Salad Cream instead then.
Oh no.
He doesn't have advantage on Salad Cream. 23 does indeed hit Salad Cream. And he is going to do 9 points of slashing damage to our salady boy. I know. Outrageous. Well, that's honestly, that's gonna be his turn. He's just furious at the teleporting dwarf. Right, now we have the dwarf who is grappled by you, Call. He is going to, as his action, try and break out of the grapple.
You can try.
So, can you make me an athletics check? You've got advantage because of your raging. He does beat it! Yes!
Oh, he is so dead.
The squirrely motherfucker manages to just about twist himself at just the right angle, slips out of your hands, one of your sets of hands, and they're left just clutching a wolf pelt. He is no longer grappled, but that was his action. Has he got anything decent with a bonus? That doesn't work. That doesn't work. No, he doesn't. Okay. He is going to try and run away from you, so you could make a reaction to make an opportunity attack.
Ooh, fucking right.
Okay, go for it, please.
If I use my extra arms, can I grapple him again?
Wait, it's a bonus action to do the grapple with your extra arms, isn't it?
Yeah, but isn't
And
this
this would just be a
this is a new
reaction
round?
attack.
Is this not a new round?
You don't have your bonus action on a reaction. Sorry, yeah. Okay, you bring down the great axe. That does indeed hit.
I'm also gonna death now at level 2.
Okay, please roll me a level 2 death knell. So that is
An additional 7 psychic damage.
7 psychic damage. Excellent. Okay, he is still kicking, but substantially more wounded than before. And he is going to run over to this other dwarf here. Now it is this dwarf's turn. As he was just getting ready to do something, Ragnar has teleported in front of him.
Blue.
What he's going to do is maneuver himself over here next to his other dwarf friend. He is now going to swing his axe at you, Ragnar.
Yeah.
Does a 20 hit?
Nope.
Well, fuck, what?
My AC is 20.
You motherfucker!
Holy shit!
Holy shit! Okay,
I'm
he
just
swings his battle axe at you and completely whiffs it, completely misses you. He's gonna then swing again. Oh my god!
What I love was that is like the classic DM smugness of.
I was
"There's a
completely
thingy
smug
here."
about that. I was completely smug about that. He is going to swing. Wait, do attacks have advantage on you right now?
You did attack
They
recklessly.
do, don't they? Because you attacked recklessly. In which case, I get to say, does a 25 hit? And I can be smug about this now.
Yeah, 25 hits.
That is fair.
It'd be
Excellent. Take
unreasonable
12
for a
points.
25 not.
It would be. Take 12 points of slashing damage, half to 6. And the dwarf is going to turn around and hold out his hand to the other dwarf next to him. They are going to briefly link arms, and both of them double in size.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. As you can see, they have grown substantially larger, and they appear to be much more beefy now. Court, it is your turn. There are 2 tall motherfuckers over there and one
Yeah, they
short
just got
motherfucker next to
fucking-
salad cream.
Tall, and I'm not a fan, so.
Yep.
One,
They are, however, on the other side of the map
Okay.
because of a certain cat.
4, 5, 6. Bonus action?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I assume I can pass through him.
You can pass through, yeah.
4, 5, 6. So I can see this guy here, yeah?
You can indeed.
I will take one of my little lady boys
Mhm.
and fucking yeet.
On which one, sorry?
This one.
Okay. You don't have advantage, do you? Or, a 16 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
Okay, I will use one of these boys.
Okay. You can roll 1 psychic energy die and add it to the number rolled to the attack roll. So
Yes.
you can roll a dice and add it to a 16. Okay, that makes that a 21. That does hit. Do you have sneak attack for any reason? I don't believe you do.
Don't believe so. Oh, I should have picked the one next to Ragnar, shouldn't
I mean,
Oh.
possibly, but, c'est la vie. Alright then, so that is 8 points of psychic damage. Anything else for you, Cord?
I? No, that is it. And that is, I think, the first time I've used that feature.
Quite possibly, yes. I did not realize how many rerolls you had, and here we are. Right, Nugget, it is your turn. I gave you the lucky feat.
What's left?
Well, there's one next to salad cream, and there's 2 guys who've just gotten larger down below.
Hang on, I'm looking for the. Oh, there it is.
Oh shit, they got bigger.
Welcome
Indeed.
back, Sam.
I'm gonna go down to there. Oh, hit this fucker.
They're not dwarfs then, they're giants.
I
Being
object to that
recklessly.
statement.
Yep. Okay, a 22 does indeed hit. So that is 14 points of damage. He's still kicking. This guy was quite healthy, I will say. Okay, you swing down again for another 17 points of damage. This guy's less healthy, but dude, still, and a 25 does another 17 points of damage. This guy is technically alive. But as you just kind of run up to him with Mjolnir and just bash repeatedly on him, honestly, I imagine Nugget just holding it one-handed, like swatting like you would at a fly, just smashing the dwarf
That's me.
in his face. His face is a bit of a wreck. His nose is broken. He's spat teeth out everywhere, but he's still alive and he's still holding his axe. Anything else for you?
No thanks.
Okay, Ragnar, it is your turn. The dwarves have just gotten bigger. You didn't realize that you could do that. Sorry, the wolfmen have just gotten bigger. You didn't realize that you could do that.
I didn't know I could do. How do I get bigger?
You want to be like me?
Sorry,
I'll stay short then. I'm gonna smack this guy recklessly about the knees.
Okay, go for it, please. Oh wow, fucking hell! All right then, your first attack does indeed hit. So that's 3 points of rage damage, followed by 27 points of bludgeoning damage and an extra 4 points of slashing damage. Excellent. You then bring about for a second time and do an additional 12 points of damage. Okay.
That's
The
quite
second
the come
attack
down.
feels really shit.
The second attack is very lackluster compared to the first attack, but it's a lot of damage. He's definitely not looking as great as he was. He may be tall and big, but he's now, his knees are significantly hacked up.
Yeah,
Anything else for Ragnar?
damage will do that to someone.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Anything else for you, Ragnar?
I think that's it.
Okay. Jean,
Is
It is
there any
your turn.
chance we can keep the small dwarf alive until my turn?
I,
No, I've caught one. You can talk to him if you want.
I think he wants to throw the dwarf at somebody.
Yes, I was going to throw one dwarf at the big dwarf, but
Indeed.
if the small dwarf is dead, I can't throw.
Why
I'll
don't you
keep
throw the
throwing.
big dwarf at the small dwarf?
I can only throw medium or smaller creatures.
Fucking come
Okay.
pick me up.
Well,
Just fucking get bigger, get
Get her.
stronger.
Port is right there.
If I level up some more, I can actually get to.
I know. And Dom? No.
No? Okay, worth a try. All right,
Yeah, I've
Jean,
got
it
plenty
is
of
your
hit points.
turn.
Throw me at something.
Again,
that's
1,
very cool.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'll leave the little one and fire at whichever the big ones that's most hurt looking.
Okay, that's be the one closest to Ragnar. He's got the bashed up knees.
Yeah, do that.
Okay, go for
So my first Eldritch Blast,
Okay, a 27 will actually hit. I'll be
and
honest with you.
he needs to make a DC 17 Wisdom save or be scared of me.
Okay, well he didn't, so he is scared of you.
He is a scared. Cool. And then 2 Eldritch Blasts into him as well.
Okay, excellent.
Oh yes.
Okay, oh Jesus. All right, so all of those hit. So that is another 14 points of
Wow.
force damage, followed by another 7 points of force damage. Now that he's larger, he's a lot easier to hit. The Eldritch Blast kind of smash into his face. He looks like he's gone, a couple of rounds with Mike Tyson now. He's not looking great. He's bruised and beaten, but still standing. Anything else for Eugene?
And Ragnar, go for the giblets, and I'll give him bardic inspiration.
Okay, as you give Ragnar battle instructions or bardic inspiration. Excellent, Ragnar. Make a note of that. So is that everything for Eugene?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it is Crim's turn. Now, Crim somehow, through the magic of Crim, can understand that Cole wishes to throw this dwarf, so he is not going to attack him.
Cole did some really good miming with his hands.
I'm sure he did.
All 4 of them.
All 4 of them miming completely different things. One's doing a fish, So with that, good old Krim is going to run forward and attack the bigger dwarf.
I actually think miming throwing the small dwarf to hit the big dwarf with 4 hands would actually be quite easy.
I mean, probably. That's why the fourth hand is just doing a fish or something. So he is going to pull out his dagger and stab the dwarf. The first stab makes a good impact, gets him in the calf. The second one completely whiffs, as is Krim's modus operandi. All right, that'll be his turn. Salem. No, sorry, it's not Salem. It's Binks. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna say. Oh, I've still got hex on this guy, haven't I?
You do, yes. And he is looking quite beat up.
Eldritch Blast it is.
Okay, then. Okay, so a 26 does indeed hit. It does 6 points of force damage. Shockingly low. That is your lowest point of damage you can do. Okay, that's fine. 6 points of damage. Would you like to knock him 10 feet away?
Yes.
Great. He's just going to go here because the boundaries of the map. So. You have got 2 more Eldritch Blasts.
I've got a D6 of...
Roll the D6, yes. Okay, an extra 1 point of damage. I will say, it was possible that killed him. Just saying.
I kind of want to attack this guy now.
Okay, yeah.
Mm.
Or the dwarf. He's how much health hit points has this one got?
That one's pretty low.
You're ruining my big moment.
He's possibly a little bit healthier than this big one. The big one is very injured.
The big one is very much the
Take
threat.
the glory.
Tom,
Yeah.
do it.
Get the big one.
Get the big one.
Do the little one.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the little one.
Some kind of pussy.
Okay, you can
Fine,
shoot the
small
little
one.
one. Go for it, please.
Coward.
It's alright, Sam, you can just pick up the cats. A 25 will hit. Jesus, 6 points of damage, Tom? Okay.
No.
He's somehow
No, you
not
rolled a
fucking
1.
dead.
That's
And knock him. Knock him.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
knock
wet
him back
fart.
10 feet. You have got a third Eldritch Blast.
This one.
Oh my god. You're just like hitting things away from you. Go for it, please.
I mean, he is a cat.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan with a mop.
Yeah. That's how I would describe a cat. A 25 does hit. So
And
that
yes.
is 13 points of force damage, and he too is knocked to the boundaries of the map. Okay. That's your whole turn?
Yep.
Okay, thank God. Cool, it is your turn.
So, I personally would like to throw the cats,
Yep.
but I don't feel like the stomp is that vindictive.
I don't know, but if you imagine if you could say I killed somebody by throwing a cat at them, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that is tempting.
Or you
Could
could
the
throw Court.
I'm honestly, Court
He's
is the more
about the size of a cat.
Court is a very tempting option. I reckon if Court hugged his knees to his chest, he would basically just become a small rock.
The thing is, you can't throw cats. They're like liquid.
Mate, literally, I can do it without your acceptance. Like, it's a contested throw. I can still do it.
I guess you can throw the box.
I can throw that
Yeah,
whole box.
you throw the whole box
Before
of
the end of my turn, I'm gonna levitate.
It won't matter. I can still reach you and grab you and throw you.
No, I can't.
You
How high
levitate
can
them.
you levitate, Tom?
I think it's 20 feet.
Is it a bonus action to levitate?
It's at will.
It
Which
doesn't
may be a
matter.
bonus action.
You could be 20 feet in the air. I can still reach you.
It's a spell, isn't it, right?
It's a spell which I've got a thing for.
Yeah,
Tom.
I'm just checking.
You're not listening. It doesn't matter. I can still reach you.
It still costs you an action to do. You can do it at will, so it doesn't cost you a spell slot, but it's still an action. Sorry, Tom.
What?
I'm sorry, I know. I wanted the cat box of cats to float away as well,
Oh.
but we don't always get what we want.
Oh.
As
Lots of cats can
evidenced
float.
by the fact that you're playing a box of cats still.
Once a cat will float, they're just not going to flow in the direction they expected.
Yes, you feel the box of cats levitating. It's working. Oh, wait. All right, cool. What would you like to do then?
So, question, Dom.
Yeah.
If I do hurl the cats
Mhm.
at this Bob, Will he take any damage?
I don't know how your throw mechanics work. I was hoping you had stuff on that.
So normally at the end of the movement, the thrown creature is if the thrown creature isn't on a surface or liquid that can support it, they fall and take damage as normal and land prone.
Right.
But it's more a question of like I'm throwing an object at someone else. Do they take damage from the impact? I suppose.
I mean, that would be like an improvised weapon, wouldn't it?
They're traveling 30 feet, so if it was full damage, it'd be what 3d6.
Yeah, I don't think it would quite work out to be the same as full damage.
Yeah, let's say
It would be an improvised
I'm not
attack.
suggesting it should be 3d6, but am I going to get an impact damage of some sort? Is what I'm asking, I guess.
I'm just having a look now at improvised weapons. So,
Throwing something heavy. Well, it's not that heavy, is it? Just throwing something at someone.
I mean, yeah, it's Here you go. Improvised weapons. It deals 1d4 damage. Yeah, 1d4 of damage is the typical damage for an improvised weapon. I would allow you to add your strength modifier to it.
Yeah, I think. Don't I have? Wait, no, is that the?
Isn't that one of the? Oh,
Don't I have? Yeah, don't I have a thing for getting my rage on thrown weapons?
I thought it was only your weapon that gets.
Oh,
that.
it might only be my weapon specifically. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not sure I can consider the box my weapon. All right, right. Let's throw the cats at this guy.
Okay, go for it, please.
So
you-
that is a mighty impel.
Okay, now
It's a
that means.
DC 17.
So Tom, if you're willing, you can just do this. Otherwise, you need to make a strength saving throw to not just be grabbed.
For complete clarity, the difference between him succeeding or failing on this pass is like if he succeeds the save, he stays where he is. If he passes, he ends up 30 feet away. Doesn't get damaged. Does he?
Well,
Right.
You might.
I'm okay with it.
Well, the cats are not that strong.
hang on.
Okay, yeah, all right. Sorry, yep.
Dude, you got a
I've
one.
got
Dark One's own luck. You can add a D10 to this.
Literally doesn't matter.
Tom, you have a PhD, right?
oh,
Do you want one plus credit?
actually, no, I'm not gonna do that.
Okay, just
So Tom's now over here.
okay. So hang on, I'm just double checking on this. Does it not do any damage to the thing you throw?
Only if
No,
no,
it's
it's
just
all a movement thing.
It's just to move people around. Okay, so you're throwing the cats at the dwarf, right?
Specifically at the dwarf, yeah,
Okay, can you roll me 1d4 of improvised weapon damage?
with my strength modifier.
I'm just checking now because I think that's Tavern Brawler that gives you that.
I thought that was proficiency.
Just
Irrespective.
checking now.
The cats are pissed.
I did 1 damage though, and it hasn't cost me an action.
Yeah, it's you add your proficiency bonus to attacks made with improvised weapons, and you deal 1d4 plus strength with your unarmed attacks. So,
So I can have my strength.
Yeah, go on then, why not?
Cool. So that's
1
6
plus
damage.
Strength. That is 6 damage. Okay, I told you this guy was injured, that is enough to just kill him.
Yes! I killed it with a fucking box of cats!
You grab the box of cats and throw it at the dwarf. The box of cats perfectly gets him square in the face, and you just watch as he comically just keels over, completely dead. At this point, Margaret Scratcher kind of pokes their head out of the box of cats and just looks about a bit dazed.
All the cats' tails are not happy.
All the cat's tails are maximum fluffed up like a
Yeah.
ball.
Are they lashing?
They are lashing.
Yeah, you are pretty certain that that if you went anywhere near the cats, they would claw you something fierce. Anything else for you, Call of Cuddles?
Yeah, literally all I've done this turn is use the bonus action.
Okay, you have thrown the box of cats.
There's still a guy alive over here, but now I've thrown the cat, so fuck it, I'll just go kill this guy instead. 1, 2, 3.
Oh dear.
To be honest, I'll do because I don't want to get really near the cats. And I have
Probably a good idea.
and my weapon is ranged, so fuck it. I'll just
Okay.
throw my weapon out.
Yep.
Because it's functionally the same as doing a melee attack, isn't it? I don't think there's any difference.
Is it? Do you have an ability to use strength for Like your throne?
Yeah,
Okay, then yeah, it's functionally the same, I guess.
because it's like a javelin, isn't it? You can just use strength.
Okay, go for it. Okay, a 23 will indeed hit. So that does a total of 17 points of damage. He's still kicking, and you've got another attack.
Yeah, I'll go in.
Okay, so that's another 18 points of damage. Oh, fuck, no, oh, fuck. Oh, God. I accidentally took off 180.
I mean,
He's very dead, I'll say
I'm okay with
that. Okay, yeah, alright, yeah. Okay, there we go, got it now. Right, fixed it. Okay, he's still alive. He's not
Alright.
very dead.
Cora's gonna do a little
Mhm.
like wave all his arms around and shout his name because that's pretty much all he could for these days.
Okay.
Go stonk, 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 stonk.
Alright, with that, it is Salad Cream's turn. Now, Salad Cream, he knows how to follow instructions. He was told to bite people. He's gonna bite people. That doesn't hit. That still... Salad Cream, what are you fucking doing?
Hell, man.
He misses both of his bites.
Sick damage too. 24 piercing damage. That's
It's-
insane.
Excellent damage. It's 2d10 plus 4. Like, it's good damage.
So what's max damage then?
Oh yeah, that is literally max damage, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's just gonna completely whiff. Now it is the wolf dwarf. Now I'm gonna start with the small one. The small one is gonna swing at Salad Cream. So a 21 hits, that's 11 points of slashing damage to Salad Cream. And does a 16? A 16 does not hit, so his second attack misses. So he's done 11 points of damage to Salad Cream, and he's going to stand his ground because if he runs away, Salad Cream might try and bite him again. But it didn't go that well last time. Right, now it is the big dwarf's turn. Now, unfortunately, you killed his fellow big dwarf. So what he is going to do is he's going to step forward and take an aim at the box of cats at his feet. Tom, does an 18 hit?
Oh no.
That's a yes,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yes.
Take 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh.
Tom, does a 26 hit?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Somehow with a crit, take 11 points of slashing damage.
Hang on, so that was 12 plus 11.
This is all karma for fucking with my plan.
Well, you've got it coming.
Mate, that's what I thought when you fucked around with. I made a simple request of leave the dwarf alone, the small dwarf alone, and you just couldn't let lie.
The dwarf is then going to flick about, and with unexpected swiftness, he's going to fling a throwing dagger at you, Court. And does an 18 hit?
An 18 might hit. Let me just check my AC.
Wow. I'm impressed that you went for court and not me. Like,
He did. You take 6 points of piercing damage.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep.
Okay, and Court, it is now your turn.
Cool. So I'm assuming this guy was the one who threw at me, yeah?
Yes, he's the only big one left alive.
I'm going to go over there and move to. I assume I can stand under this tree. Like,
Yeah, you can, yep.
and
The
I
trees
am
aren't
going.
big enough to really impede you, so yep.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to stab the shit out of him, and just for flavour, but not actually trying to do anything. I'm just like cutting tendons and stuff in his feet.
Okay, certainly, go for it. You've
More
got
for flavour rather than
advantage.
anything else.
Let's see how this goes. Please, make me a stabby roll. Okay, 17 does hit,
Excellent.
as you do 17 points of sneak damage and 7 points of psychic damage. Damn, that is exactly enough. Slicing around on tendons, cutting him up a good bit, you have indeed successfully toppled the giant dwarf. Anything else for you, Court? There is still one dwarf left.
I will take 1, 2, 3. Can I see him from here?
Yeah, you can see him. Yep.
Yep, that's still within range.
Mhm.
I would like to throw my other dagger.
Go for it, please.
Watcha. Damn it.
Okay, a 12 unfortunately does not hit. The psychic dagger flies over his head. Anything else for you?
That'll be me.
Okay, Nugget, it is your turn. There is one dwarf left. He is severely injured. He's threatening salad cream. What would you like to do? In a move that surprises absolutely nobody, Nugget, you run forward with Mjolnir. Is there anything special you want to do as you kill this dwarf?
Just confirming he is definitely going to die. There's nothing.
No. Okay, thank you, Andy, writing on the table. That works too. Nugget, you simply run up and absolutely unceremoniously, almost like it isn't a skillful strike, but it works. You just kind of run past him, swing the mace around, and get him straight in the nuts. It's a good swing. It crushes his lower body, and he collapses down on the floor, dead.
Was that message in response to him hitting salad cream many times?
I mean, quite possibly, right? With that, you have defeated the dwarves. Combat is won. And you guys can resume your full rest. Now, I'll say, because you've vanquished what was prowling and hunting you, you can have the rest of the full rest without interruption. So please feel free to take a full rest, get your hit points back. Richard, could
Yay.
you jump down a channel very quickly for me?
Oh shit!
Thanks, man.
Oh.
I'll follow you. Okay. So, after all the dwarves are dead, everybody's kind of settling down. You're getting ready to go back to sleep. You hear a whisper behind you that just...
Yeah.
As you kind of turn around, it follows you, and it's still behind you. Just... Here! Over here! You turn back around a few times, kind of trying to work out where it comes from, and then you realize it's coming from the totem that you keep strapped to your back. As you kind of pull it out in front of you and look at it, the totem, which you've never heard say anything before in your life, much less move, the dwarf face looking on it now looks you dead in the eye, making complete eye contact, as it just looks at you and says, "Eat the dwarves."
Will it make me a tiger again?
Eat the dwarves. Do it. Eat them as much as you can. Eat all of them. Grow strong, big and strong.
Franklin's gonna eat the fucking dwarves.
Can make you stronger. Now, do you want to hide Ragnir eating these dwarves, or is this just completely in front of everybody?
I'm
Excellent. That's how I make all of my decisions.
I'm gonna roll a d2, and just 1 is hide, 2 is not.
Okay, please do. Yeah.
1 is hide.
Okay then. Can you make me a stealth check, please?
Oh, actually, my stuff's not bad.
Yeah, your stealth isn't bad. I've looked at your character sheet. Okay, excellent. With a 20, that is going to be successful. I'm not going to have the party roll to detect you because they'll probably detect you, but with a 20, I think you're passing the DC as far as I'm concerned. So, while people aren't looking, you kind of take your axe and, disguising it as kind of, searching around through the bodies, you slice off the odd bit. Just here and there, nothing too major, nothing anybody's going to notice, and you're able to kind of stash it in your food pouch. And so that when you return to the camp, when everybody's sat down resting, you're able to just sit there snacking on bits of dwarf. And it just looks like you're just eating bits of dried meat. Nothing suspicious. Nobody needs to know what's going on here. So, almost immediately, the moment it first touches your tongue, it tastes really strange to you. You can taste the dwarf, but there's a layer of something underneath. There's a layer of something familiar. That is correct. You have indeed now eaten of the wolf. Now, what this means practically, we'll discuss. We can talk about it after the session. I don't want to go into too much detail now. But essentially, now when you use Rage, you have a chance to become a werewolf. I've created a token, or I've updated your chart, basically. And what I'm going to do very quickly now, if you'll give me just a moment. Okay, excellent. I need to. So what I've done is I've created you a chart, and what I can do this now. So I'm going to do this very quickly.
Oh, am I getting a new token?
You will be. I'm just gonna very quickly pull you into. Can you see the forest map now?
Yes.
Okay, splendid. So what I'm going to do now is spawn a token here, and now what I do is I take your character sheet. Sorry, I'm having to do this live, and we go. Use selected token. Save changes. Okay. Can you drag your token back onto the map, please? Okay, now you should. If you go to the multi-sided and go
Holy
choose side.
shit.
Now, there's a number of animals that you could become, but at the moment, only the wolf has any weighting. Oh wait, no, you just. Oh yeah, yeah.
I
So
chose.
yeah, you chose. Okay, no, that's fine. So when you roll, you'll have a chance to be a dwarf or a wolf. I will talk to you probably after the session about what my thinking is about what that's going to mean, how that's going to work. But you can see here that I've made a few other animals and I have a few other ideas. So potentially, if you're open to it, this is what Ragnar may turn into.
The
Essentially, the worst druid, or the
Yeah.
werewolf. The werewolf's pretty good,
Yeah.
including
Interestingly,
a werebadger.
I have an idea for a backup character that is a wild magic druid.
Okay, well we might be doing that inadvertently.
Yeah.
So. Yeah,
But
there's a
with, like,
werebadger,
Strong boy.
a weregoose.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I found the art for that and it was too horrifying for me not to. A were-owlbear, like you got
Wowlbear.
options here. A wowlbear, exactly. Yeah, it's a bit of a mouthful. So yes, that is what I'm looking to do with Ragnar. So I'm going to just delete that. You won't have it on your current token on the current map, but when you next drag your token in, when you roll, you should have, like you did with the wolf, equal chance to be dwarf and wolf.
Nice.
And the goal is
the totem doesn't work for the wolf transformation, does it? That's just
you don't know it yet.
Oh, true.
You could try and use it if you want to.
But the notches still scare me, even though
the notches they should scare you. The totem does talk now. I will say the idea is that the totem is going to be a way for you to choose what shapeshift you go into. So that if there's a situation where like being a wolf is objectively a lot better, then you could force that, or like if you really desperately don't want to be a weregoose because the art scares you, which is a fair opinion. You could choose it not to, that sort of thing. That's the goal.
Yeah, I like it.
Cool. All right, excellent. What we're going to do now is I'm going to work out how I get you back with the party. I think I just do this, don't I?
I didn't actually know you could transfer individual players to different screens.
It's very new. Okay, yeah, I think I've put you back on the forest camp.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, let's move back up then.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Those of you who are paying attention might notice that Ragnar seems a little bit distant, but after a while he sat down, he's eating his food, he's fine.
Is that because he's further away?
Oh, fuck off, Tom. Okay, excellent. All right, so you take a full rest. Please, yeah, make sure you've done. I assume you've all done the full rest, everything of that sort.
I've got a button.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lovely button for it. Excellent.
Oh, you have to turn the settings on for the button. It's not there as standard. I'll shift it out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Anyway. Well, right. With that, you will. So you're fully rested now. Is there anything you want to do before venturing forward?
I'm assuming we have checked them out to see if they had anything good on them.
Yeah, as you kind of dig around through the bodies, you don't find much. They've got a number of painted shields that appear to have some kind of sigil on it. You find on the back of one of those shields is a number of kind of crude renditions of your symbol. It looks like this is where the dwarf kind of practiced the symbol before duplicating it. You find kind of numerous items on their person that suggest this is a pack of dwarves who go out hunting in the woods. They're covered in wolf pelts.
I'm going to say the giant dwarves.
Yes,
When they became giant, did their wolf pelt cloak situation also become giant?
indeed, they became giant dwarves.
Can I steal a wolf pelt cloak thing?
Okay, yes, certainly you can have a wolf pelt cloak.
Nope.
It's suitably large enough that it can cover you even when you get big. Instead of being, I suppose, dwarf sized. I mean, it's always wolf size, I guess. So, you know. Yes, Ed?
Cool.
I would kind of like to. Well, first, I would cast Disguise Self to look like one of the dwarfs.
Okay.
I know you can only change your height so much, so I would like get on my knees and do the old like put your knees on, like your shoes on your knees.
Put your
trick
boots on your knees. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
do
it
that
works
whole
every
thing.
time.
to make up for it.
You're in bed, aren't you? So you can just bend your knee. You can just bend your feet back to touch your pelvis, and then walk like that without any knees.
He just detaches his bottom legs for a bit, you know. Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
because I can just cast this as many times as I want now.
You can, yes, yes.
So I would like to kind of just go around, just having a little chit chat to
Mhm.
all of the as many wood dwarfs as I need to.
Okay, can you roll me a I suppose it'd be deception to
Yeah.
disguise yourself as one of these dwarves? Yep.
Cool. That's
Okay, 28 is pretty fucking good.
oh,
Okay, so I guess with this many dwarves, you can ask a pretty substantial number of questions.
1, 2, 3,
And with a 28, so what
40
questions
questions.
would you like to ask?
I'm not
this is
going to
what
be
I mean.
asking 40 questions.
Oh, thank God. Okay, good.
So I'll just be asking, where did you come from?
Okay, the first dwarf that you ask this to, he kind of explains to you, you know, we were exiled for our unnatural qualities. But we found a good pack, all of us together, and well, we've been hunting in these woods for a little while now.
All right. I look meaningfully over at Ragnar. How far away is the closest settlement?
Okay, one of the dwarves is able to offer up that. Well, you could. I guess if you dug, that would probably be the quickest. No, it wouldn't be the quickest. That'd be the shortest distance. But realistically, you'd probably have to go down the mountain. You know, get in up the top, go in the volcano, boom. That's where the base is that we were exiled from.
What's that called?
Undermountain.
Okay.
We're not that creative.
Dwarves and their imaginations, eh?
I mean, it's under a mountain. Well, come on.
It's literally their MO. They're all on the mountains. They don't all call their places under mountains.
Not all of them are under mountains.
Maybe
Some
they
of
don't
them are
really.
under. Oh, actually, this one is under a volcano. Now that you mention it, that's a very valid point. Really, it should have a more volcano-themed name. Mhm.
Where can we find the Dwarf King?
Absolutely no idea.
Fair.
You have a tracker for him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course we do, don't we?
Just a reminder.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Somehow the dwarf knows. He's like, "Come on, man, you got a tracker."
I can spell it on you. Does anyone else have anything they would like to ask these fine fellows before we leave?
Is there any surefire way to draw the Dwarf King's attention and presence to a given location? Otherwise,
Oh,
translates to stonk, 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 stonk.
I'm assuming it's like Groot, where everybody's like, "Ah, that's a good point, Stonk." One of the dwarves is able to say, "Ah, well, I don't know any surefire way. He'll make it to any kind of big wedding. That's one option. He'd probably show up for kind of elections and I guess any big political event. If somebody captured a high-level member of the Evil League of Evil, he might show up to execute them himself."
Mm.
Can we all just look at Crim?
At this point, Krim is going to go, "What? Whoa, 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 whoa!
At that point,
Krim
Paul
is
is going
a
to grapple
junior
Crim.
undersecretary.
Yeah, at that point,
Crim
Paul is
is
going to
my
grapple
boss.
Crim.
No, my limbs!"
Yeah, Cole uses his spare hands to grab Crim.
Make me an athletics check.
Mate, I'm still raging. 24.
Yeah, you just pick up Krim with one of your hands. You don't even need the others. Anything else you guys want to ask of the dwarves before moving on?
No. Anyone?
Nah.
How accepting are they of outsiders?
Mm.
Oh, well, that depends, really. If you're, passing through as a trader, a humble, honest merchant, come to see the fighting pits or whatever, then yeah, you'll be fine, you'll be welcome. Everybody's welcome in that part of town. But if you want to start getting deeper into the royal, enclave, they don't let nobody in there who ain't known, so,
Mm.
Fighting pits. I can blend in there.
What
So,
if we
the
went
fighting
in to
pits.
sell bacon and eggs?
Well, that might be a bit tricky. A lot of the dwarves have become vegetarian as of late, and some of them are vegan, so...
Well, if they can
Bastards.
smell bacon, they soon come back.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love bacon myself. That's part of the reason I'm exiled.
Can I reach into the box of cats and give him some
Woke.
more bacon?
Woke
This is a
dwarves.
corpse you're talking to.
Huh?
This is a corpse
Yeah, Andy
you're
did not
talking
know
Yeah.
that.
You can offer the corpse bacon if you'd like.
Yeah.
Ah, no, it'll go straight to my hips. Wait, where are my hips? Oh, God, you cut me in half!
At that point, does he just poke a hole in his hips? Like, oh, it already has.
Oh, God. No, what you gonna do?
What happens when the dwarves become aware of the fact they're dead when you're talking to them?
I mean, they know they're dead. Like, they know they're dead. Gene has just successfully convinced them that he's one of their pack. Right, anything else for the dwarves then? Or are we just looking to ridicule them more?
Yeah, no, that's it for me.
Okay,
That'd be it.
Mhm.
Oh shit, no, the Lynx wanted to keep the body. Yeah, you can have the bodies. There's
Yep.
plenty more bodies where that came from.
Okay, fair enough then. As you kind of move on, Lynx did instruct you to leave the corpses where they lay, so that he can feast upon them. And yeah, you can grab one of the painted shields.
My AC is for the
Fuck off. All right. As you kind of gather up their things and prepare to move out, I'm going to move you back to the lovely path as you continue kind of trekking through the woods. After a few hours of kind of walking through the woods, you notice that the trees are starting to get a little thinner. There's more space between them. More sunlight is starting to get in, and suddenly you find yourself on the edge of the forest. Now you are heading north towards the Good League of Good fortification that you now know to be Under Mountain. Now Krim, who is, I believe at this point, just generally being held by one of Cole's hands, which, at this point you see Krim has just kind of like, yeah, whatever, and just accepted
I've got plenty.
it. I got 3 more, It's just kind of accepted his fate, but as you kind of round a corner and step out, you can finally rid yourselves of the forest, and you see before you
Ooh.
significant mountain
Ah,
range in front
The
of you.
over mountain.
The over mountain.
As well,
Indeed.
I've got enough hands. I can scratch my arse, hold Crim, and clap.
That's true. You can also scratch your ass with Crim and do something else.
Ooh, I can scratch my arse, pick my nose, and clap.
You could do all of these with Crim. Clapping with him. Just slapping his face.
What's going on with this crazy bit of rock?
So yes, you notice kind of as you step out, there are numerous outcroppings of rock that appear to be kind of surging towards the mountain.
Ooh.
I really like this piece of art.
It's a really cool piece of art, isn't it?
Mm.
Yeah.
I've never seen it before, and for that I congratulate you.
Oh, dude, so many times I find a piece of art and I'm like, oh wow, this looks great, and then I'm like, wait, it looks familiar, and one of you fuckers has used it previously.
I have hoarded a lot of art.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's fair enough.
What happens if you go back to the same world? There doesn't need more and more art all the time.
It's true. So as you're kind of staring up at the mountain, you can see the kind of numerous cliffs kind of surging forward, and the instructions from the dwarf were that you had to climb up the mountain to climb down. So you now realise that the task that is before you is climbing a mountain. Now, thankfully, none of you are a captain.
Climbing a mountain.
Exactly. So you can't
Any
make a
hand
Captain
back in
Kirk
time?
is climbing the mountain thing.
You say thankfully
Right.
none of us are what? Sorry.
None of you are Captain Kirk.
Are we making love to the mountain?
So I think
That's always available.
We need to embrace the mountain.
I want to envelop that mountain.
That mountain.
Sorry, continue, Dom.
That's all right. Sam, you were saying something?
I'm pretty sure I have climbing speed equal to my movement speed.
Do you now? I mean, that'll make you very adept at climbing the mountain.
I mean, figure I've got fucking 4 arms.
Right. So, are you just gonna? I was gonna say, before we proceed, anything you guys want to do upon seeing the mountain?
Um,
Can I ask Crim if he knows anything about it? Well, actually, sorry, can someone else do that? Because I can't.
Okay. So, one of you will ask Crim what he knows about it. Crim, who has accepted his fate in just kind of being held in Cole's hand, is going to explain. All right. So, look. I didn't realize we were this close to the mountain. Honestly, the trees just kind of hid it, so I didn't really realize. But anyway, this Under Mountain, whatever, that's so fucking lazy, but whatever. Under Mountain is the dwarven. I guess you'd call it their center of commerce. Underneath these lands, there are underground tunnels that go for miles. It's kind of how they ship things around the place. So. I mean, this is the center of it. This is the nexus of dwarven civilization. There's some pretty cool stuff. There's fighting pits. There's
Wait,
traders. There's a decent prison. I'll be honest with you. Pretty great torture that goes on there.
this is their fucking capital, and they called it Undermountain.
Yeah, why?
Fucking hell!
What? What would you have called it?
Says the creature that can only say his name.
This is all happening in my head. Like, this is. I'm just assuming that at this point that Crim is like psychic and just understand what Stonk's thinking.
Wait,
Well,
might be that his
Stonk
magic doesn't
secretly
work.
had an intelligence of like 18.
Yeah,
What? The
It's like-
Stonk is smarter than Ragnar, isn't he?
yeah.
That's horrifying in so many ways.
He's smarter than Ragnar, but he still can't talk.
The fact that Ragnar can talk and, to be honest with you, breathe is a miracle. So.
Can't do both at the same time, though.
Yeah,
Stonk-
Ragnar
Stonk
is
has a-
smarter than the average potted plant, but
Yeah,
it's-
Stonk
it gets
had a
close.
wisdom of 10. He's not like without sense. He's just not very good at talking.
Fucking dumb, yeah. Okay. So yeah, he'll explain. There's kind of these large highways that run kind of underground. The dwarves ship things around in these. This is the nexus of dwarven civilization. This is where the royal quarters are. He knows that sometimes the emperor's here, but due to his, love of invisibility, it's very hard to say. At this point, one of you will say Ragnar, the smartest member of all of you, is going to check the kind of the tracking device that you have that tracks the emperor. And kind of while moving around with it, you can see very clearly that it is pointed directly at the mountain. He currently is
All rod
definitely
together, many hands.
within the mountain. You just have to get in there first.
Is he
Now.
making love to the mountain?
He might be, Tom, but unfortunately your tracker is not that accurate.
Uh,
No, no.
You
got the cheap version.
It doesn't twitch as he thrusts his hips towards
No,
it.
No, unfortunately. No, you can't see that the arrow just rocking gently backwards and
doesn't
forwards.
have that precision.
Yeah, unfortunately you don't
Damn it.
see the mountain moving either, so you're pretty certain he's not humping the mountain. But at the same time, you can't be sure.
He's only a dwarf. Like, he's not going to move the mountain just by fucking it.
He could have a really big dick. I
I
mean, you've all seen Ragnar's multiple times at this point, so
Yeah.
you know where one end of the
Yeah.
scale is.
have you ever been his lover?
Yeah, exactly. Have you fucked the Dwarven Emperor, Sam?
No,
been
let's
fucked
ask the real question. How many times have you fucked?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, yeah.
I think
And look, he loves invisibility. You may not even know.
I'm gonna throw it out there and say I think the multiple, like, I'm pretty sure like it's been 3 or 4 times now that there's been mention of fighting pits.
Mhm.
Like, we 100% we have our route in. Like,
Okay.
Ed's to fucking ringmaster Foeman, and he's literally got a fucking pen of like gladiators in the 3 barbarians.
Ed is Paul Bettany from A Knight's Tale.
Yes. But even more fucking like lean and like dead looking.
He's somehow even more.
Yeah, and you've got three barbarians to play the various pit fighters.
3 barbarian pit fighters, a box of cats as
My
just
pet.
your lovable pets, and Court.
And Court is just a grumpy fucking squire.
Court, yeah, Court
First
is the towel boy.
I object to all of this.
Exactly, because he's fucking miserable about it, because he doesn't want to be a cowboy, but he is.
Okay, hang on. Sorry, I have a better idea. You dress up Court so he just looks like one of the cats.
Little fucking Neko he is.
Yeah, little hat.
It's funny because he'd be so fucked off.
He's just miserable. Oh,
And when they ask, like, why is the small man dressed as a cat? You're like, oh, it's just a mascot.
Oh dear. All right. So as you start to head towards the mountain, kind of moving up the hillside, you start to discuss strategy. The suggestion of pit fighters comes up, and you formulate the start of a plan. Krim, for what it's worth, kind of nods and goes, "It's not the worst idea I've ever heard."
The plan is to hide Krim in my bag.
Oh, but I've seen what you put in there.
We're hiding him in my bag until the opportune moment for which he can be captured and therefore create a ruckus that will draw out the Emperor.
Okay, yeah. There's a good. I think there's the good beginnings of a plan here. So as you start to kind of move your way up the mountain, you kind of, the going is relatively easy to begin with. It's essentially just walking up a steep hill, but quite rapidly it becomes significantly overwhelmed by, cliff. If I can be completely honest with you. And you find yourself, as I just make one quick change, sorry, just a moment. I'm just making sure that the map is actually fucking nailed down. It isn't, so that's good. Oh shit, hang on. Oh god.
Fair play, I 100% expected this to be in a session.
No. We'll put ourselves at a point, and we will end it there. But
I'm not worried. I'm just.
So as you maneuver yourself kind of up the mountain, at a certain point you reach what you think is probably the limit as to what you can comfortably walk. Now it is time that you will actually be climbing the mountain. So I'm going to move you onto this cliffside map.
Ooh.
Lovely.
As you can see, down beneath you is now the forest. You're on substantially high up the mountain, you will need to start climbing the map. So feel free to put yourself on the map if you want, and we will pick up next session what climbing the mountain looks like.
Ooh.
Excellent.
Was that enough?
Where's Captain Kirk?
I don't see him anywhere, man.
Is
You
he
better
ahead
find
of us?
him. He must be ahead of you. You got to catch up. You got to catch up.
Captain Kirk's my inspiration.
Indeed. All right. Before we end, any questions or anything you want to get sorted before we move on?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I turn Crawl into a chicken?
Do you have the ability to do that?
He's got polymorph, hasn't he?
Does he?
Don't know. Someone guess. Oh.
A sculptor of flesh. You can cast polymorph once using a warlock spell slot. You can't do so again until you finish a long rest. You certainly could use your once per day use of polymorph to cast it on call if you'd like. Fair warning, I don't think I have a token for a chicken. But I'm fucking working. I'm working, Tom. I'm working.
Is there a save on polymorph?
I don't know, Tom. Why don't you find
I
the
think
spell
it's
and stall while I
wisdom
make
save,
a
I
token?
want to say. Constitution, maybe?
Spell save 17.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Ooh, okay. Well,
You got this, Skull.
Wisdom is a flat roll for me.
make a wisdom save, please.
Not impossible.
It's completely possible.
Whoops.
Is anybody feeling inspired?
I hope you are.
No, is anybody feeling inspirational?
I feel like this may have happened before I was able to react.
or before I choose to react.
I probably would have been quite inspirational.
Gene may have seen this coming and may have
Before
been
you-
like, I don't care enough.
Yeah, I think I would have been before you dressed me as a fucking cat.
No, actually, that was me as a suggestion. That was God doing that.
But I blame Cool.
That's fair. Yeah. All right, make the wisdom save, please.
Is this before we have a long rest, or is this just as?
I-
I assume
we
you're going
had
to
a long
rest on the
rest.
mountaintop. You've had a long rest, but you're on this point. You could choose to rest here. You can move on
Yeah.
up. Choice is
Alright.
yours.
I will roll the wisdom save. I'm not happy about it.
I couldn't tell.
Oh, good. I don't have to use silvery barbs.
Quick, grab the chicken before it flies. Oh Jesus! We
I'm
ride the chicken
small.
up.
I'm small. Like, I'm not raging, so I'm running normal
No, I
size.
know. I just made the token too big. There you go.
But honestly, my character is too thick to care.
Nothing's
Yep,
changed.
So Call is transformed into a chicken and continues what he was doing previously, which I presume was pecking seeds out of the ground.
So it's called now like a four-legged chicken.
I don't know how this works with your
Okay.
mutations.
So...
I just
I
found
think-
the fancy looking chicken
got
and
four
I was
legs
like,
or four
that's
wings?
perfect. I don't know.
Oh my
I
god,
guess it
that'd
would
be
be four wings,
horrifying.
right? It'd be
I
wings.
thought we got four wings.
Or is
Oh
it you're a
God.
normal chicken with just a set of Minotaur
You're
arms?
dead.
Ooh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh god, that's horrifying.
Just full size Minotaur.
Full size
Yeah, because
arms.
literally, I just walk around on my knuckles. But there's wings above them at the shoulders, and then
Oh,
there's this
God.
massive pair of monitor arms. I just walk around the shoulders, and I'm just like a fucking chicken, like with feet, like 2 feet in the air. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
There's
it's,
something quite
it's
horrifying about it, but I'm okay with it.
you're sort of like this then, I guess. Only bigger.
Yes, like only the arms are the size of the chicken, and the chicken is the size of the arms.
That makes sense, yeah.
So yeah, walk around on my knuckles.
Sorry, as it turns out, giving your pet chicken arms is like a fucking thing.
What?
Yeah, people
Like-
3D print them. I also don't know why I know that.
So many of them.
I don't know why, yeah.
Yeah, Richard,
It's
why
just-
do you know that?
There's a bunch of
The
pictures.
internet's weird.
Richard, do you 3D print arms for birds?
Oh, that one bottom left.
Hulk ones.
The Hulk ones is great.
Yeah, the whole one on the bottom left with the veiny arms is hilarious.
All right. Well, it's only concentration of up to an hour.
Yeah, so ultimately, like, this isn't going to have any major impact on the rest of the next sessions, but it's funny.
But it depends.
Depends what happens in the next
yeah.
hour.
If
Yeah,
you guys
you're-
get
you're-
attacked
Chicken's,
by a
chicken's
bunch of
easier to kick
harpies,
down a mountain. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Also,
Yep.
chicken nuggets are delicious.
They are.
Oh, I don't know if I'd rather chicken nuggets or kicking down the mountain.
Do a bit of both.
both
To
are
be honest.
extremely tempting. I'm sure.
They're not mutually exclusive.
I'm sorry. I love the idea of like, okay, well, we decided we'd have a little bit of PvP, so we turned our barbarian into a chicken and kicked him down a mountain.
If the thing is, if you knock, I'm assuming a chicken has like 1 hit point.
It does, yeah.
If you knock off 1 hit point, I revert back to my previous form.
But I mean, hypothetically, okay, and I don't know what the rule is on this, but if you were to kick you, would you immediately turn back into you, or would you at least still have the momentum?
I think he'd have
Because
them,
is it a case where like you punt the chicken and then it turns into a full-sized
Or-
call flying at speed?
We
I mean, if
could
it
do.
takes, yes. I mean, if
We
it
could
takes
do.
like a full action to change,
Yeah.
presumably it will take like some time.
I mean, to be fair, that means you could weaponize it by kicking the chicken at people,
Yeah.
so it
I
transforms
don't
mid-fight.
have control over that token, but I'd like to stand over here.
We could turn.
Where, sorry?
What we could do is
We could turn like an elephant into
Here,
a
you say?
hamster and
As
then
far
just
left as
throw it
possible.
at people.
Okay,
one of the things we could also do is go call
that's a good one, Andy.
like clay pigeon shooting, but cool chicken shooting, where you throw the chicken and I shoot it out of the air with the revolver
Then he
If you-
turns
if you
into a
hit it-
full-size minotaur and slams
fire.
onto people.
and slams onto people. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Hey,
That's
what
pretty
if,
good.
If Call lays an egg,
Yeah.
will it hatch into a
Oh,
minotaur or a chicken?
Or a chicken.
Or somehow
Or-
another salad cream.
Oh,
Technically,
yeah, all we need to do is get
Soy
an egg
cream,
set on
but
it
with
and it'll turn into
horns.
a-
technically, my race is not Minotaur. Technically, I am a Simic hybrid.
Yeah, you're a Simic hybrid, aren't you? But I mean, you know, for argument's
So,
sake, you're a
like-
four-armed minotaur.
Like, you fuck knows what you're gonna get. If this creature lays an egg, you're gonna get a fucking monster.
Do you know what we're gonna get? Pretty
mistake.
disgusting omelet.
Yeah.
You can buy crash helmets for chickens on AliExpress.
Oh my god.
I like
It's a
the ladybird.
It's a ladybug. That's pretty good.
You can buy crash helmets for chickens.
Oh dear.
Are we
Yeah. Well,
calling this
very
out?
well done, guys. Yeah, we'll call the session here. Yeah.
Is there a roll for?
I will take a week to think about that.
Oh, I was gonna roll it now.
I guess con.
Wait, a con save.
I don't know. Well, you gotta fucking like squat.
I'm very. I mean, I don't know what the positive outcome is here. If I do well, do I lay an egg or not?
I don't know. I guess you're trying to lay an egg without hemorrhaging. I don't fucking know. I've never laid an egg.
21. I lay an egg.
I mean, sure, okay. You now have a call egg. Deal with that how you will. I'm sure it'll inevitably turn into some kind of friendly creature that I'll have to build a whole campaign around. I look forward to that.
There is far too many pictures on the internet of
Hey, Ragnar,
chickens with arms.
do you want
Yeah, I know.
an egg?
I literally searched like chicken with biceps, and just so many results popped up. I was like, oh shit, I've stumbled into a subculture, you know?
was
There's
gonna
way
give it-
more pictures than it has business.
Yeah.
These chickens with arms don't have any business.
You've got no
Got
business
no
here.
business.
I was going to give the egg to Nugget, but Nugget would just fuck it off a cliff out of spite.
It's entirely possible, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me I'm wrong.
Ragnar can look after the egg.
Yeah, because if I gave it to Nugget, Nugget would just look at court and then hoy it over the fucking cliff.
I will say birds with arms is a pretty good subreddit.
Yeah, I haven't been that for years.
No, me neither. It just made me think of this, so yeah. Oh dear. Well, very good. Very good.
Fucking quality at 7 a.m, boy.